Good day and greetings everyone. My name is Huang Yi and I come from City University, Malaysia. The title of our presentation is Artistical Transformation in Contemporary Choral Conducting, a conductor's perspective on artistical practice. This research investigates the shifting landscape of choral practice and performance with a particular focus on the evolving role of the conductor amidst energy, compositional, and technological paradigms. The presentation is structured into 5 major sections. First, I will provide the research background and rationale. Second, we will define and categorize what constitutes new elements in the context of contemporary choral music. Third, I will examine the innovative strategies employed by conductors in response to these changes. This will be followed by an analysis of global response strategies. Finally, I will conclude with key insights and a forward-looking perspective on the trajectory of choral practice. First is the research background. In recent years, choral music has been shaped by rapid globalization and technological change. New elements like experimental techniques, genre blending, and digital tools have started to reshape how choirs sound and function. Interestingly, while composers often receive most of the attention, the conductor's role as an interpreter and invaluable co-creator is often under-discussed. So, in this study, we place the conductor at the center of inquiry and explore how they navigate and shape these emerging trends. The objective of this study is threefold. First, to consolidate a working definition and classification system for these new elements within contemporary choral music. Second, to identify the key artistic and pedagogical strategies conductors are employing in response to these developments. And third, to reflect critically on the implications for future research, education, and practice in the field of choral conducting. In second is definition of new elements. The term new elements is used here to refer to compositional, performative, and technological innovation that reshape that expressive, structural, and cultural dynamics of choral music. These include, but are not limited to, expanded harmonic vocabularities, cross-cultural and interdisciplinarity integrations, as well as digital tools that alter rehearsal and performance formats. What characterizes these elements is not only their novelty, but also their potential to challenge established authentic conventions and interpretive framework. We propose a classification into four principal categories. First, new compositional techniques such as harmonic clusters, modal ambiguity, and timbre experimentation, which are prominent in the works of composers like Christopher Theophanidis and Ola Jello. Second, cultural fusion, whereby local music traditions are interfaced with Western compositional idioms. Examples can be found in choral works from South African Korea, India, and beyond. Third, technology and digital tools, including virtual choirs, AI-assisted composition, and digital sound manipulation. Fourth, interdisciplinary practice, where choir performance converges with theater, dance, and multimedia. Example live fight by production such as considering Meso Champard. The third is Conductor's innovative strategies. As choral music evolves through globalization and technology, conductors are actively rethinking their approaches to both rehearsal and performance. One strategy is cultural integration, what we call cultural college. Some conductors blend Mongolian throat singing with Western harmony or introduce African rhythm into classical frameworks. These choices extend the sonic and cultural range of the core. A second method is contextualized training. For instance, in preparing Huang Yi's works, conductors who expose singers to traditional Korean music first often achieve deeper interpretive results. This cultural grading builds authenticity in performance. At the same time, as technology enters rehearsal and performance spaces, conductors must maintain respect for cultural authenticity. Digital complements, if not handled carefully, may float nuance. So striking a balance between innovation and tradition is essential. When dealing with complex scores, many adopt a deconstructive approach. In teaching, they break rhythm down and analyze lyrics for meaning. In vocal work, they apply biometrics and clear diction training. In conducting, technical gestures are tailored to suit each music style. In virtual rehearsal, conductors also use digital emotional anchors, such as visualization tools or feedback mapping to keep choral members engaged and connected emotionally. Lastly, emerging platforms like VR Choral and Gemulus are reshaping online rehearsals. VR Choral use 3D sound positioning and gesture capture, while Gemulus helped reduce latency and improve ensemble cohesion in real time. Number 4 is how conductors around the world respond. Internationality, we observe conductors increasingly adopting spectral analysis tools to fine-tune choral tone and texture during rehearsal. Gesture systems are also evolving. Vertical and horizontal conducting movements are now used more deliberately to communicate musical lines. Many institutions have shifted to hybrid rehearsal models, combining physical and online practice to ensure continuity and accessibility. These shifts highlight the importance of training future conductors not only in music leadership, but also in digital fluency and cross-cultural literacy. Number 5 is the conclusion and future outlook. The role of the conductor is transforming from beat keeper to cultural translator, artistic curator, and technological mediator. While AI and VR will not replace the human voice, they are reshaping how choral music is created, taught, and shared. What remains central is the emotional connection, the human spirit at the heart of ensemble singing. As choral music becomes more global, experimental, and inclusive, conductors will play a critical role in guiding its artistic and cultural relevance in the 21st century. This is all my speeches. Thank you very much.